Nigerians like, let them still be waiting for influencers to determine who they will vote for in 2027. Now, no. These influencers are already doing well. There is nobody that you are seeing taking pictures of Bola Ahmed Tinubu that have less than 500 million in their accounts. None of them. I'm telling you basic truth. So they can survive any harsh economic realities. They can surmount it. They can jump over it. They will do well. What are you, again, like I said, politics is not moral. Everything you see in politics is about survivor. And if Cubana chief priest, Davido, anybody, for example, whoever, and even if me, decides to say, I want to be able to survive, I want to be able to build connect, and be able to sustain whatever businesses I had, whether legal or illegal, and you think it is my thought, if you are still waiting for me to tell you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu should not be re-elected in 2027, then forget about it. There is no need about that. All of the records are there. If you still cannot open your eyes, Sam Loco, if your blessed memory, you see river, you jump, you enter inside, you be feast. If at this level you are still worried by picture ops, you are still bothered by connections, and then a man that is literally scared is trying to use picture ops with so-called influencers to build a facade that is not scared, and then you are there worrying. You are asking me, I have not spoken about picture ops. I have not. You are still worried? That's a point. That's a factor. So and thank God VDM was saying it the last time. I was having a conversation with one of my dear sisters, and we were talking. I said, even if VDM decides to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027, if as a follower you follow him, we can agree on certain principles and disagree on some. If because you follow VDM, you think that what VDM is saying is right. Just like when he said that Sheyi Tinubu has got a foresight because of that, he wants to build an Sheyi Tinubu wants to support him. I disagree publicly. And sometimes I try to stay away because this controversy somehow distracts us from the real conversation. So but I disagree publicly and say, no, sir, you can't say that. Sheyi has seen a system that has worked for him for years. So, as from a childhood, he's seen this. There is no way he's going to disconnect from a system that has worked for his father, and you think he's going to be different. Are you not see what he's doing now? He's a nobody in government. Look at what he's doing with the NANS situation. They have delineated. They have created a faction of NANS, and they are running with that. Because instead of you to influentially, let's have a conversation on what Tinubu have done. You are using money to buy interest. You created a faction, and then you start to use anti-legal, anti-judicial means to try to silence the person because the person has stood against you. And then the other day, paid bloggers to be saying that there are pictures of this NANS president with Atiku Abubakar, and because of that, he is anti-Tinubu. Is that not the same thing they are doing to Natasha? When all of the things that Babio tried to do did not work, the next thing was to use Sandra Duru to come and say that Natasha said she wants to bring down Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government, the Yoruba government. Technically, and guess what? That's what the whole thing. So we have Yorubas and Akwa Ibomites who have not believed that Natasha is an enemy of the country. Whereas, in the face of realities, these guys are being pursued into their houses by Fulani herdsmen. We are seeing death on the roll every single day. Nobody's bothered about it. So if we still want influencers to tell us who to vote for, then we are here to suffer enough. Let us suffer. Let us suffer. Even if I stand here tomorrow and say, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are you not supposed to have an independent mind of your own to say, no, sir, with SYZ reason, with UVW reasons, we cannot vote for this man. You are still bothered by influencer photo ops. The man that literally scared for his life. Do you want to know what was not done before Jonathan's government? What did APC know? Go back in history. Unfortunately, we have a people that do not go back in history. And someone said, if you don't learn from history, you repeat history. If you don't learn from history, you repeat history. The best way to be able to not repeat history is to learn from history. Buhari came to presidency with pomp and pageantry. A lot of noise were made. People sang for him. People did songs. People trekked for Buhari. Where is the guy, the fellow that trekked for Buhari? Where is he today? I'm sure he should still be trekking if he's not dead. And then you want to believe that. See, let the whole world. It should be Nigerians versus these people. And I'm not saying we should blacklist anybody. All of this, sometimes when you begin to attack the symptoms, you lose track of what you are supposed to be curing. Oh, this person did this, we cancel this. It is not time to cancel. All of those times we did it naively. At this point, we should be strategic. Leave whoever. Let all politicians gather in one camp. Let all influencers gather in one camp. We will tell them that the Nigerian people, that is the main stake, that is the strongest stronghold of democracy, we will decide who we want to vote on, irrespective. Are you saying that tomorrow Peter Obi wakes up and say, oh, because of the coalition did not work, Tinubu is the answer, you follow him? No, sir. We'll be able to disagree that no, sir, this will not work. I have done videos here and I pride with it. I have disagreed with Mr. Peter Obi on several issues, even if I like him generally, even if I like him beyond a lot of Nigerian politicians currently in this space. I have disagreed with him. I have done video to criticize. Some of you have also come to tell me you have tried to explain. That is what democracy is. We should be able to disagree. We should be able to look at things and say, no, this doesn't work. This works. I don't agree with this. I agree with that. That is how it was built. But some of you think that whatever your leaders say, so you mean Davido can influence you to vote Tinubu against your will, then you are not ready. Then you should suffer more. And let me tell you, a lot of these guys you see around, all of them have had their hands soiled in a lot of illegal businesses. The government have records. The government knows what to do. Whoever thought that Akwa Ibom, are you not seeing the fight in Akwa Ibom State? The former governor, Emmanuel Udom, is still in the PDP, even though we hear that there are corruption charges being summed up against him currently, because of course that's going to be the way. The current governor, Pastor Unom, for example, wants to move to the APC and align with Gospel Akpabio. That's all politics. Guess what? You are seeing all of these things happening and then you are worried. How did Okowa become APC member? Did you know here Oshomole say that if you join the APC, your sins will become forgiven? All of these guys have got skeletons. I'm not saying, by the way, respectfully. Some of these guys have got skeletons and they will fight to protect it. Do you think all of this craze is about you? It's about money. The more the country sinks, the more opportunities these guys have to even stay afloat. So they will stay afloat by any means. Today, no, thank God for what he's doing with his platform. So if he decides to say it's Tinubu tomorrow, we'll follow him. No, the people must decide what is appropriate. I've used the Senegal example to explain to us, and I'm worried that we are worried. Stop bothering yourself. Respectfully be aware. But guess what? It should be the Nigerian people aware that this is the fight for their life. If we miss it in 2027, forget it.